Max Blaze.
Yo, welcome to the All Seas Collectors Edition podcast. My name is James. I'm your host, followed by this lovely lady, my wife, Trish.
Hey, guys.
Our DM, AJ.
Cheers.
And behind that camera is Dominic. And it's produced by Sunflower Studios. Sunflower Studios, thank you for all the great work.
Blue steel.
A face made for radio there.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Blue
right.
steel.
That's it. Don't break the camera.
Don't break the camera, baby. Great work on social media. Check out all those new ads we got running. I'm excited to announce Dr. Chud at the All Seas Collectors Edition Showcase.
Yeah.
Part of Garbage Island, but bigger than even being a great Garbage Island Garbage Pail Kid artist. He's the drummer from the Misfits from 1995 to 2000, the Michael Graves era. A lot of great songs, great wrestling history with WCW and the Misfits.
WCW backed up Vampiro in a wrestling cage
That's
match.
right. Dr. Chud there. So
We have
we're
a
so
great
excited.
picture of him with aren't they?
They're like right
wrestling?
outside the
And
cage.
he's like
and Chud's
this. He's just
He's made for it. It's
he's
perfect.
doing the blue steel.
I've seen him in Vegas a couple times at GrossCon. He's a great guest. Super excited to have him. More about the show at the end, but I had to get that off
Got
my
to talk
chest.
about that now.
Oh, we have great sponsors of this podcast, and they are Goat and Son Sports Cards up in Arvada. We got Mutiny Information Cafe, Comics and Coffee over there on Hampton and Broadway in Inglewood. And then we got PokeCon Las Vegas, PokeCon Vegas this November. Check out PokeCon. I was just talking about it. Great time in Vegas. We go to the May show every year. He does it multiple times a year, Steven does. And it's a great show. Chumlee buying there. All your biggest Pokemon buyers in the nation showing up to PokeCon. All right. We like to give you all something for sharing, liking, following this podcast, AJ. What do they got to do?
All right. So first, we have something we're giving away here. This is our NBA Hoops Blaster Box. It is the first podcast of the month. So as always, we're giving this to a lucky winner. That lucky winner this time is Kevin Hawthorne. Kevin Hawthorne, thank you for liking, commenting, sharing on the podcast here. You have won this NBA Hoops Blaster Box. Go ahead and stop on by the store to pick it up or reach out
He
to us
lives
with
in
that
Lakeland. I'm
address.
typing it right now, but he lives in Lakeland, Florida.
Reach out to us and we will
Lakeland,
get
Florida.
that sent to you, sir.
Awesome.
Now, if you'd like to win something, you have a chance to win this at the next first podcast next month. This is going to be, boom, right there, a copy of the Yon Twins Lovetown signed by the Yon Twins. They were just in town yesterday, had a great time with them here at All Seas Collectibles, and you can win this copy of Lovetown signed by the Yon Twins by liking, commenting, and sharing this podcast everywhere podcasts are found. That includes here on Facebook, on Instagram, on iHeartRadio, on Google Play, on Apple iTunes, on Spotify, on Podbean. You've got yourself about a dozen chances every week to like, comment, share, subscribe to the podcast where you can. When you do those things, I throw your name into a randomizer and we'll randomize one name at the beginning of the next show.
Awesome. Thank you very much, AJ. We are going to go into our metals here in our markets. Let's just jump into it. Gold at a high of this week, $4,144. A low of $4,030.
Big jump.
Yeah, it is a big difference. Silver, we got at $62 high, and war been this whole week around that $58.80 mark, that $59 mark. Really the average of the week so far. Looking for both to go up. We're selling silver at $5 over spot. It's a great price. I don't know, people aren't selling silver with the dip. We do.
Yep.
We never pull it. We have it available at both locations. All Seas Aurora, All Seas Centennial. The silver's always there. All right. And then, Dom, where are my currency for that coin corner, sir?
I have him right here for you.
Thank you, my friend. We're going to go to a happy place, and that's James's coin corner. I like to pick a different item every week, and we talk about currency and coins. And this week, it's the birth of our nation. We're celebrating that 250th anniversary on the 4th of July. Happy birthday, America.
That'll probably be for you to show.
And we brought our freedom from the tyranny of Great Britain. We broke away. And one of the first things we did as a nation, we had to make money. We were in extreme debt at the time. We still are in debt from the revolution. Ask the Netherlands about it. So we had to make money, and we started making our own currency. We produced this out of Philadelphia printing companies. Several different states made it at the time, but Philadelphia was the most known. Benjamin Franklin organized a lot in our country, the postal system and the mint in the beginning. Never took public office, but did so much for our nations. It's
Hot
crazy.
dogs.
Yes, electricity, right? Riding flying kites in the lightning
Yep.
storms.
But
But he
hot
also
dogs.
helped with this colonial currency. This is a 1 shilling from Philadelphia, 1776, the year of our nation.
I'm getting there. I was doing enough.
Up next, I got a 12 shilling. This is counterfeit is death.
What the
To
heck is
counterfeit
happening?
this currency was very easy to do. My ancestor, David Farnsworth, was the first person George Washington hung in America
Hold on.
for
Let's,
counterfeiting this currency.
what just happened?
Counterfeit is death.
Hold on a second, give me one
you
sec.
lost us here.
Another-
We're still going to keep talking about this. We got
I'm
this
telling
12
you.
shillings
There we go.
counterfeit is death right here. Dom just losing the video for a second.
I don't know what happened.
David Farnsworth, the first person, again, George Washington hung in this country for counterfeiting this exact money.
Just messed up a Farnsworth. Right
Yeah.
off the
However,
bat.
I'll
Sir,
get
how
that
did you get this money again?
I don't know. I wanted to show.
Yeah.
Here's a $50.
You wanna know about
We
that?
also
Yeah.
created the dollar, which is cool in the United States. When we broke away from England, we didn't want the shilling per se. We didn't want anything, the metric system. We didn't want anything to do with the old
That's how we
country
also
of
ended
Europe.
up with the word president. They thought it was very informal at
Right.
the time.
So we made the dollar, and there it is, right in AJ's hand. One of the first dollars ever created in our country. These are very cool. They're made on hemp paper back in the day. Easier to print and print on hemp. Also,
Everybody owned hemp farms. They had to grow
George,
hemp.
Did you
himself.
just say pimp?
hemp,
Hemp.
hemp,
Hemp.
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 Martha loaded George a big bowl every day, loaded when he got home, smoked it off his hemp farm, relaxed.
All right.
They make the currency
Dave's
on that as
been
well.
confused.
These are all
She's a
signed.
hip-
These
hip
are all
woman.
signed. Yes, exactly. Martha was a great woman. All right.
Martha.
She
Now,
was a
Did you,
hip-
did you say Martha?
Martha, yeah, that's right. We love Martha in the comic book world too.
We got
I think-
TJ
I
Wags.
think that's why Martha Washington is the reason I think basically the birth of the nation, and we think of that as a motherly name in America.
And we don't even talk about a lot of it with Martha Washington, but
Yeah.
she literally went out frequently to the forts and stuff.
Valley
and they were in
Forge.
the, like, she went to Valley Forge. She would go out and would do the diplomatic stuff. She would work on figuring out food for the people. Like,
Yeah.
she really was serving that position long
She
before
was
it
like an
existed.
early stage USO.
Well,
tour.
and so George Washington, a lot of these early patriots funded the army privately because the Continental Congress refused to pay them for the
Mhm.
whole duration of the war. The army got paid nothing. At the end of the war, they went to go collect and they still refused to pay. We almost had a revolt.
Yep.
And George Washington and his brilliantness of a general leader of men talked them out of it. We didn't have what we do today.
Well, that's
Part
because they
of-
were starving to death and freezing to death.
Shoeless.
They were
He-
just dying.
He
by-
invited a bunch of the Congress members to come out and see the conditions, and that was the big thing that flipped and made them actually pay their bill.
Correct. Yep. All right.
Yep.
We
With
just
that,
watched a documentary on that.
we
the
did.
other
Check
day.
it out on
Okay.
Netflix.
Netflix has a lot of good 250 stuff going on. Right
Happy
now.
birthday,
Everybody's
America.
watching it.
Happy birthday, America. We love you.
Oh.
All right. Taylor Campbell's crypto good segment. And I love this
Good.
part where we got to go into our Bitcoin and not physical items that people are investing in, like XRP. XRP currently is at $1.08 a share. It's up last week from $1.03. Average price of Campbell's Chunky Soup, I like to compare to XRP every week. And we go regular and chunky both. First, we're going chunky. Walmart, off peak 226, peak hours 249, Amazon 249, Target 249, and Kroger still killing everybody at that 299.
But with that discount.
You get
As long as you have a
get your
card.
Supers card,
We'll get
sir.
it at
What's up,
249
Cheryl?
then.
Welcome to the podcast.
Regular chicken noodle off peak is $1.28, so it's kicking XRP's ass. Amazon $1.28, and King's again. Kroger killing everybody with their pricing at $1.50.
Looks like Taylor ain't eating for another week.
We keep on going to King Supers. That's not a good thing. I think Walmart and Amazon's better.
Oh, they're not
Yeah,
showing
you
that
gotta
King
support
Super
Walmart.
deal.
They're
Super gives you a
tired.
big discount.
Yeah, they don't show you that deal though.
That's true.
Yeah.
We are members. We are members.
That's
Exclusive.
right. I have her groceries delivered. You think I'm going to change that? I went to the grocery
No.
store last week.
No,
I
we are.
love that
I-
service.
That is
Yeah.
very awesome.
You don't have to
I
deal with
refuse.
people, carts turned sideways in an aisle. You're like,
The
can I
cart-
get through,
the
please?
cart locking up on you in the parking
Oh,
lot. You have to
okay.
take that
The
fucking-
wheel that does this.
No, but you got to hold the button and wait for somebody to come so you could get some damn laundry detergent.
Yeah.
Is it
Or
locked
some
right now?
medicine. Yes, all
Groceries are
locked
tough,
up
man.
now.
It's a tough world out there right
Crazy.
now. In
I'll be there
Colorado
5
and
minutes,
Denver,
still got nothing.
it's a high theft deal right now. People selling stealing cards, stealing beef, meat, hot dogs out of the grocery stores, and overall people trickle down. The normal citizens pay for it in your pricing. That's why you see so much on these soup prices right now.
Yep.
All right, to happier times and happier places
It's all going to hell.
is comic
Yeah.
books. Comic books are always in heaven and hell. It's a constant battle every day in the comic book world.
It's true.
AJ, what do we got for them picks this week, sir?
Oh, we got a handful of awesome picks here. We also got some great people joining us. We got TJ Wags, Cheryl Vick, Will Green, Kurt Bishop out there giving Dom a big shout out on our social media
Yeah,
presence.
looking great, man.
All right, everybody. Let's talk a little bit about some of my favorite comics this week. First up, The Challenges of Doom. Mr. Fantastic obviously has to be the first, and we all know he ain't much of a challenge for Doom.
He's big. Doom, well, other than like an intellectual Jeopardy test, Reed Richards kicks his ass.
Reed
so
Richards
that's why
beats
he
him.
drives
He
Victor.
outthinks him.
Yes, exactly.
Now, Pure Power, Doom's got it, but I am
But in the
enjoying this.
physical fight, yeah, Victor Braun.
A Challenges of Doom situation book. I enjoyed this first one. I like the art in it. Definitely check this out. Had to put this one on the list. This is too cool of a cover not to. We've got The Return of the Living Dead, The Untold Tales of
Oh, hell
Target.
yeah.
And it's
Great.
right off the bat. I'm like, does it get to his army history? Yes, right off the bat.
That's
He's a
not George
soldier.
Romero, right?
Listen,
No,
somebody else.
it's
I can't even just open
Who's
this
the
up
other guy that
because
does it?
This is an homage to George Romero, but George Romero has nothing to do with
You
this
should
book.
wear your shirt today. If
He's
he's gonna
Dawn
do
of the
that.
Living Dead.
Yes, I know there's a difference. But
Return of the Living Dead is different. It was a practical effects
Really?
studio, and I can't think of the gentleman's name right now.
okay,
He was a self guy.
I will
Okay.
say I had to be careful opening this one up. I had to show you guys at a specific page. This is a little 18 plus. You got some boobies and some nips in
We
here.
went right to it.
Oh,
didn't
here,
we,
give me
Jay?
that.
I got those. I've got two of those.
Well, that's what happens in that movie.
Hey.
Funny story, real quick about Return of the Living Dead. I'll bore you real quick. It's based on true events. In the beginning of the movie, they tell you that this movie is based
Oh,
on
hell
true
yeah.
events. The army animated a corpse for about 15 seconds with nerve toxins. It's a true thing. That's what Tarman's based on. Is the nerve toxin
Really?
that reanimates people.
Yep.
It did work. They were trying to reanimate corpses and make them move
I
around.
worked for the movie theaters when that came
It
out.
was a great movie.
Yeah, Fright Night that came out too. The one on the back.
I went to school and I told everybody this. My teacher called me out when I was
Alright.
telling people that it was based on true events. I wrote the dude who made that. My mom helped me write the writer director. That's why I wish I remember his name. He wrote me back, and I brought it to school and showed it to my teacher.
No kid.
Yes, and I asked my mom. It's a true story.
You go
I
like,
can't think of
you
that
go like
gentleman's
this. You
name.
went,
Yeah, bitch, tell me it's real. You can't put it in the movie and say it's real if it's not real, man. Because it'd be based on
Yeah, based on
actual
fiction.
events.
Yep. No,
Anyway.
if you say that part's real, typically you got to. Otherwise, you're facing a lawsuit.
It's a great movie. Trash is in that movie. You know what I mean?
Now, Brian Azzarello's new book is on my list here. We got 100 Bullets, The U.S. of Anger.
It's a great book. If you ever read 100 Bullets before, Brian Azzarello is a great suspense writer. I love the original
Love
series.
the first series. Excited for this one.
The concept, there's a government agency, has 100 unmarked bullets, and it lets people avenge who wronged them in life. So if you say in a Frank Castle situation, the mafia murders your family, the government clears you, lets you go wrong that
You get
right
to right that wrong. Yep.
Yes, sir.
I'm very excited about this new one. I'm very excited. It's hitting right as the American 250. Cannot wait to see what Azzarello's
Going to be
doing
a good
with that.
book.
Absolute Green Lantern. I talk about this one quite a bit. I really like it. It is a bit different than the other Absolute books. It's a little more high intellect. There's a lot of story going on here. So if
More
you
into
guys-
Sinestro. Why is Sinestro actually pissed off or what?
in general, like more into. So the rest of I like all the Absolute books, don't get me wrong, but this one is kind of a deep story, like a lot more writing, a lot more. You have to kind of get into what's going on. You can't just do the flick and skim. You won't pick up the story. So this, if you
Fair
guys are
enough.
in for a deep read, I highly recommend it.
It's needed that for that Green Lantern.
Yep. Now this next one, every year we get a swimsuit special. We got a cover issue here with both Storm and Wolverine surrounded by sharks. Sharks ain't gonna do shit to Storm and Wolverine. Marvel swimsuit issue on the racks now. All right, these two, that was just out of my hold slot. Now we're moving on to worst cover.
Oh,
of
you
the
don't want
week.
to show your whole slot off, AJ?
we
What
also
are you
got
reading, buddy?
The Dog Sitter and Rogue One Saw Gerrera, but
All right,
those
yeah.
are not picks of the week right
Those
now.
are AJ actual reads.
AJ
right there.
actual reads right there. But the worst cover of the week, I had to choose Marvel's Team America. If you guys remember Team America, kind of based on the old Evil Knievel almost.
Correct.
And
And don't confuse it with Trey Parker, Matt Stone's.
Yeah, not
That's
the
what I thought it was.
it's
No,
Team
I wish.
America
It's
Racing.
an
and
old one. Okay.
America, fuck you.
Yeah.
Not that one.
I don't like the cover. I'm not sure what it is. I think proportions are wrong again, even for putting motorcycle gear on. It doesn't hit right. It doesn't sell me on it. In fact, it kind of looks like an indie book I'd buy off somebody coming into the store.
Yeah, it does. It looks like a Rob Liefeld book, actually, or one
Yep.
of those weird image books.
So that's my worst cover of the week there.
Should have
Team
got Trey
America
Parker,
Racing.
Matt Stone to help out on that book.
They should have.
honestly.
And they could have made a better Team America.
All right, let's jump into cards. And this week, the much anticipated Marvel set came out from Topps. It's a Topps Chrome Marvel set. We have Hobby, Blasters, and Megas available at all seas, Aurora, and Centennial.
Do you know who the biggest hit in this is?
I do not.
Aaron Judge, autographed cards
That's
using
right.
his comic book entrance because he had a likeness in one of the comic books. Aaron Judge, you can get. You also can get Ditko pieces
Yeah.
in here.
When Marvel Universe is big into New York, so New York City is in the Marvel Universe. Aaron Judge plays
Aaron
for the
Judge
New York
there,
Yankees.
yep.
Yeah, they always use all that stuff.
Spider-Man's always there. He saw 9/11, the Twin Towers fall. You remember?
Oh,
I do remember.
Spider-Man was there for
this
it.
is a
That was
favorite
a-
every year,
Classic.
everybody.
2026 Topps factory set for baseball. Series 1 and 2 out already. Series 2 just came out 2 weeks ago. We got the factory set.
Boom, factory set.
Time to take some fun out of collecting for a lot of guys. I like buying a set. You just put that bad boy in your closet and stare at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't need to do anything more than know you have every card printed this year.
Boom, you got it. You know it. It's secure. All right. That is it for my card releases, AJ.
This
All right, I've
was
got
an amazing comic. I got to tell
Trish
you, I
just
think that's
killed
my
it.
favorite.
Yeah, Tarman Adventures.
All right.
Tales. Further
First up, already released. We talked about this a little last week on pre-release. This week we released it on Wednesday as an OTS store. It's Chaos Origins. It is the big return to Yu-Gi-Oh, feeling like old school Yu-Gi-Oh. I've had old school players who haven't played in years coming in buying cases at a time of this. People are loving this set. They're loving the new frameworks everybody's doing for Yu-Gi-Oh, and they love that this has that feel of those old sets. I could have done without it being called Chaos Origins because we just had Chaos Rising. Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh confusing me up in here with that. But I love that we're returning to the Chaos. We're returning to the Dark Magician. We're returning to Dark Black Luster Soldier. It's amazing that we are getting those pieces back. And a lot of people talk about it is the first Yu-Gi-Oh box to feature Yu-Gi-Oh on the box in over 10 years.
Really?
That's crazy.
They all these other
God,
characters
it's
and
been
monsters.
10 years.
Yu-Gi-Oh has not been on a box like that for 10 years. Discounting Speed
Sorry.
Duel, but
And
Speed
the
Duel did not
anniversary, and
count.
not the anniversaries.
Not anniversary, yeah, like an actual booster box though. He has not been on it, and this is a big throwback. If you guys just liked old Yu-Gi-Oh and you want to kind of experience that again, I recommend this set.
Awesome.
Before we get off the Yu-Gi-Oh thing,
Mhm.
can you tell them what's going on with what we posted today?
Oh, also, while we're talking about it, Yu-Gi-Oh players, we are going to be adding 200% nights and free box tournaments back. So the free box tournaments are the second Tuesday of every month. So that's going to be this next coming Tuesday. But also, it is every Tuesday and Thursday, 200% Tuesday, 200% Thursday. So for Yu-Gi-Oh players, that means all you need to do is get 4 players out for 1 box in the pool. You get 8 players out, that's 2 boxes in your pool. So best prize support in town, as always, here to support our Yu-Gi-Oh players. We've been posting about that for a couple of weeks now, been really pushing it, want to show you guys now that we got players getting back into the game with boxes like this, we're your place to be.
Yep,
we had
absolutely.
2 people climb the Empire State Building to put our thing
Just
up.
to help
Just
us.
advertise that Yu-Gi-Oh thing.
James pulling strings down there.
Who needs love when you got gaming cards?
That's
You know
right.
what I mean?
All right, and then the big news,
Or
of
is it one and the
course,
same?
is Pitch Black, everybody. It is pre-release for Pokemon Pitch Black this weekend. Now, Pokemon pre-release is going to be on Sunday at both stores because we are closed on the 4th of July, everyone. So,
I actually give guys an extra day off. I hear corporations are giving like 4 people days off.
Oh, that's it the whole weekend.
Man,
Man.
it fell on my day off already this
Yeah.
year. I don't even know what they're talking about.
Right. People getting Friday, Monday off. What?
So-
Anyways.
What we're doing is at both stores Sunday, Pokemon pre-release. 30 spots available at the Gaming Arena store, 20 spots available at the South store. Then next week on Saturday here and Sunday there will be another 20 person here and a 20 person there. These are limited by the amount of kits we're sent. We do expect to fully sell out at both locations. For these pre-releases, remember, you come in, you get your kit, you're going to build your best deck out of the kit, and then you're going to play. Everybody's going to get at least a pack, but they will have up to 3 packs from every player is added to the prize pool, and the top players are going to be walking away with even more raw packs.
Oh, hell yeah.
You do have to play in the tournament. We don't sell these kits. I know a lot of leagues, you can just walk in, sign up, and buy. You got to play. If you don't play at least the full first round, you are banned from playing any of these tournaments in the future because it messes with our numbers. People are coming out to expect to play this. This isn't just for people to rip and try to keep.
No soup for you.
No soup for you. We're very strict about this because we are a player store. We are one of the oldest Pokemon leagues in Colorado, and we are here for our players.
Don't let me tell you how long I've been a tournament organizer for and get on my old man.
James
soapbox.
going to get on his old man soapbox. Professor James over here, everybody.
Yeah,
All right.
fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out. All right, let's go to Trisha's Toys. What did we get this week, my dear?
Well, we got a few things, but one of the things I want to show off is I can't even do. I used to do a really
No,
good.
can't do it.
We're
I'm
all
not, I'm not gonna even attempt.
Pee Wee Herman, guys. Pee Wee Herman's the ultimate Pee Wee and Pals action figure.
Oh, he comes with Bully Billy.
He does. He comes
Or
with
whatever his name was. I'm just making it up, but
Bully Billy.
We are just a couple days late from Pride for Pee Wee Herman here, but it works. It works.
Yeah.
It works, yes, but I can't remember all the characters' names and things.
Oh,
like
man,
that,
we've
but I
got-
remember some.
You've got the pterodactyl in there. You've
Yep.
got the Earth.
Oh, this is from the show.
They
Yeah,
did
this
the
is
Perry
this
or
is the
what they
full
did.
original Pee Wee's Playhouse show.
The movie's great too. Tim
I
Burton's
love it.
greatest movie is Pee Wee's Big
Oh,
Adventure.
absolutely.
I
Pee
would
Wee's
say
Big Adventure
argue
is
that
was
so
him?
so it
yeah,
was.
that's Tim Burton's.
I
good
love
film.
that
so
movie.
good.
Big Top Pee Wee was really good too.
Yeah, but Tim Burton's
But
hits in on
Big Adventure just it
I don't
hits
even like
hard.
Tim Burton films, and I
Was
love
it
that movie.
Large Marge?
Large
Actually,
Marge.
A Large
her-
Marge.
her
With Steve
eyes,
Schneider.
remember
Talking
that?
about large
Twin sister on the
Yeah.
hood of that car singing vocals while he's running by.
Yes.
Godzilla's in that movie.
Also, Pee Wee Herman, one of his first appearances wasn't Pee Wee Herman, it was Cheech and Chong.
Yeah. Known
Oh,
for
yeah.
doing the stand-up improv in LA.
Yep.
He was. That's right. He was.
There's a great documentary on him on HBO. I want to
Yeah,
say.
he was in Cheech and Chong's.
Had to
Still
hide his
Smoking
life
too,
away.
as
It's
a-
bad.
I was gonna say in
Yeah.
Pride Month that is something to talk
Yep.
about. And as a kid, I mean, I kind of knew.
You all kind of everybody
And I
kind
never
of knew.
ignored-
How
it
could
didn't
you
matter.
not?
Yeah.
He had to hide it because the executives weren't okay with it.
No, that's
I
ridiculous.
mean, who cares?
Yeah.
You know,
Never did.
Honestly, who
Yep.
cares?
Never did.
Did-
Anyways,
But yeah,
Great.
guys.
God
Does
rest-
it
R.I.P.
come with-
Pee Wee.
I can't even say these names he's talking about.
Oh, I love that. He's got the face
You know,
where like his
My boy
nose is
Jambi,
pulled
you know
up.
about Jambi? The
Pete-
clothes?
what's
Look at
Yeah,
that.
John
Where the, look at that. Where his
Carol?
nose is pulled up on the
Bill?
face.
Yeah.
My brother,
That's
my
a
older
global
brother,
guy.
Mike, was so
Oh,
obsessed
global,
with Pee Wee
okay.
Herman. He used to that and Max Headroom. He used to try to like do
Oh, yeah.
impersonations of the both of them. Yeah.
Kurt, you coming all seas. We get a
He
full
was here
line of
today.
NECAs are coming in, baby. We got toys coming back in. Trish is ordering
That's
stuff
right.
every day,
Global.
sir.
Yes, I've been
Globy.
on a toy ordering
It's Globy.
extravaganza.
Globy.
Globy.
Okay.
Yeah.
He has a chair
I
called
thought you
Terry.
watched the show much.
Terry Globy.
What's
Hey.
the bully kid's name? Is it Bully Billy? Do you remember?
Yeah, Kurt. Who is the little bully?
with the red hair.
I love how you
And the
incorporated
freckles.
puppets because I like puppets. I'm a puppet guy. So
Oh,
back to Team America.
I actually did order the genie make a hiney ho.
Oh, that'd be Jambi.
Jambi.
Jambi's
I ordered
genie.
Jambi the genie.
That's
He's
amazing.
gonna
I
be
was
coming
wanting
in
a
soon.
Jambi too. Like he'd tell you, didn't really grant you wishes, more like give you advice on your day.
It's on
He's
back
more like
order, but
Zoltar, but like more positive.
I did
Yep.
order one
Cool,
of them though.
cool, awesome.
I love
That's
everything
really
to do
cool.
with that.
I can't wait to
Yep.
see it.
It's gonna be cool if it gets here because it's on back order.
Hell
but-
yeah.
I love this.
And
Trish.
there's more where that came
You're
from,
right.
guys.
My
Yeah.
childhood.
Trish, I gotta say, you're killing it with the toys lately. If you guys haven't stopped in to see our toy selections here, Trish is getting in some great stuff. We are refilling out the toys. There was a big lull there for a moment after COVID where it was getting very difficult with COVID and then tariffs to get toys in. Tariffs almost killed it for a minute.
Randy
and we're
was the
back
bully.
at it.
We're just getting it back.
Randy, was
Randy.
the bully.
Damn, they should have rhymed that with Billy.
That's
Randy,
right,
that's
it was
good. That's right.
Randy. I think it's because it's such a common name, and you don't think about a common name with Pee Wee Herman. I guess
All right.
too normal.
Real quick, I want to just talk about something that's not quite on our list.
Oh
but
yeah, big thank you to these
Big
guys.
thank you to the Yawn Twins for coming out. And we were supposed to have 2 other people out. We are sorry to our fans that did miss out on
First comics, still represented
Yeah.
though by the Ewan twins, and
Yeah.
they killed it.
I gotta say, even Jared was calling us. He was saying, "Sorry, it was literally flight issues, flights and these fires going on, and they could not get him out here. He tried his damnedest. He even got rerouted to Utah on a flight.
It's don't
That
fly
sucks.
American to Denver. Denver's got this weird thing with American Airlines.
You honestly, as much as I hate United, United is often the way to go because
This
we have
is
the
here.
entire United thing
For
here.
Colorado, it is, and Southwest.
Yep.
Southwest.
Southwest United.
First comics killing
Shit,
it.
even Frontier. just
The
don't
Ewan
fly
twins,
together.
if you didn't know, and they would never tell you, they're a big deal in Hollywood. They're in a lot of the Hollywood projects.
Oh,
Sylvan Report, written and directed by my favorite guy, Jody Hill. Seth Rogen's in this. They work with Seth Rogen a lot on different projects. Danny McBride, they're in Eastbound and Down. They're in one of the last episodes of that. I'm a big Danny McBride, Walter Goggins fan. They know all these guys. You would never know that in the world. They're just down to earth,
They were also
great
in
comic book men.
the one with the really fucked up family dynamic where the dad is taken off and left the mom. They're all trying to get the money.
Oh yeah, the one with the robber with Danny McBride as well.
Arrested Development.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to say, are you
yes.
talking about Arrested Development?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
They
but
were
the-
the college dorm guys.
That's
Yep,
right.
They
That's
were
right.
great in that. They're all in the pool at one point. Actually,
yeah.
when we first had the Yawn Twins out, the only thing I knew them from was the Arrested Development episode, but I could call the episode. I was like, I know the exact fucking one we're talking
I
about.
can see it right now in my head. They're like sitting in front of the bunk bed.
Yep. And because they have this whole thing where George Michael, they think are twins, George and
That's
Michael.
right.
So those two are and they're like, oh, we're excited to meet your twin.
That's right, dude. I forgot about that. That's good shit.
It is.
All right, they're great human
Ah.
beings. Check out First Comic Books. They write and draw these
These are
comics.
freaking
Great
amazing.
artists. The great human beings again. They'll be out here again if you missed
We'll be
out.
bringing them back,
I remember
guys.
once upon a time I did a interview with them for a good long hour, and we talked about everything under the sun. It was like just free flowing
Yeah,
conversation.
that was that
got-
first time they came out here.
Yeah, and then I do believe it was.
I was in Sunflower Studios. That was
It
somebody
was-
else
it
who
was
recorded it.
somebody
I know
else.
what
Yeah,
That
something
was-
happened to that.
Didn't hit record for the entire time.
Wow.
Oh,
And
Wonk,
lost the
wonk,
whole damn
wonk.
interview.
All
On
right.
brighter notes, buys of the week time. And we got a
Buys
lot
of
of cool buys. Bought so much I could only show you a little portion as always. Coming off Denver card shows last week, John Scanlon and the boys doing a great job at Denver card shows. It was amazing. And I sold a lot of Pokemon.
Oh my
So,
god.
Really?
It's-
yeah.
We've been selling so
Pokemon
much. We've been
sold.
buying so
I
much.
would tell you at the Denver card show,
So hot right now.
it is. There's 9 out of 10 dealers, 9 of them are Pokemon 1 sports cards.
Wow.
And sports cards are hot too. I sold
Yeah.
a ton of sports cards, but you got to have the right stuff in sports cards, and they're very savvy, the buyers. I
All
would
right, new
say
kids.
Pokemon are more about collecting cards. They're
Yeah.
collecting where sports cards are trying to invest,
Flip,
and it's more
yeah.
different. Yeah.
And you got a lot of Poke Bros trying to flip with the sealed
There
stuff. But
is.
you got people who are walking around just looking for one.
But
They'll be
honestly,
like, I want a side up.
yeah,
Any
they'll-
side up you
Right.
got.
It would be unfair. The internet
don't
signal
blame
was
them.
horrible in there. So I had a couple different versions of Jolteon that were rare.
Mhm.
This lady had to go find an ATM. Didn't work. It was out of money. She drove down the streets of that 7-Eleven in Washington to
Okay.
get cash. She came back to buy 2 Jolteons.
Oh
from me.
snap!
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a collector. Right
Yeah,
there.
that's
That's
a
someone
collector.
who wants their
Yeah.
card.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's a beautiful thing. Only comic books are like that. I want sports cards to get back to that because I
Yep.
love sports cards.
That's how I feel about toys.
Yeah, exactly. Toys are like that.
Toys are good like that.
Exactly right.
All right.
What we have here is a cool magic.
This
card.
is an amazing magic card, everybody. This card here was bought down at our South store. Big shout out to our boy Zach down there. This is
Zach.
the One Ring alternate art that was released in the special editions.
So cool.
So cool.
Trippy.
This card is going for between $1,500 and $2,000 with that rainbow art.
He bought that in the Sauron's ring. And the
Mhm.
Sauron's in the gold foil. I didn't
Oh,
bring that.
Yep.
It's at LC South. It's a sick card. It sells for about $400.
Yep.
But I thought that was the expensive one. I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
realize
this-
this one was.
This one's the really crazy one right now. This one is so the one that you're talking about is the booster bundle one, the Sauron's One Ring and booster bundle. This one though is the second most expensive, other than getting one of the ones that's the
Post
like
Malone's?
the numbered elvish human or
You gotta go play
dwarf
Post
ring.
Malone for the
Yep.
other one. That's cool. Check it out. We got this on our eBay. Oh no, it's sold.
It's gone. We sold it.
It's out of here.
Yeah.
We're just showing you because
Okay.
teasing.
This this is
It's a
crazy.
jock strap.
Let me just-
No. And AJ's putting it on. No, it is a catcher's mask from 1909 or about early 1900s.
I think
Not a
it's just
jock
piece,
strap.
though, isn't it?
Although
that
it
one-
looks,
meant
I
to
think a
hold
jock
some
strap I would have more
boys.
protection.
I
than
think
this
it'd have more
mask.
protection.
Yeah,
than
I'd
this.
rather
Yeah,
wear a
I'd rather-
jock strap on
Can
my
you believe
face.
your nose was sticking out?
Yeah.
Your nose was sticking out.
I was just talking to Brian Fritz
What,
about High
so
Car
you get
Company.
Fucking punched
He's-
off. Or
He
broken
said
up?
another
Yeah.
piece would
Baseball
attach.
Yeah.
Another piece would
Attached
attach.
to the bottom.
Oh,
They probably
okay.
had a metal sheet underneath it. or
Oh,
something.
that makes
I
I was like
certainly hope so, because guys,
that
they-
alone is you're gonna lose all your teeth. In your
This is
fucking-
still very primitive
None
catcher
of that
mask.
looks like anything. It's like there's a safety pin on here for starters, but look at how
Well,
thin this
I
is.
think
How
that's
does this
after
even
the
Yeah,
fact.
I
Yeah,
think the
that's
safety pins
afterwear.
are
Well, I
aftermarket.
get that, but I mean, how does any of this even stay on your head?
You never had your mom
There's
fix
one that
anything with a
goes around
safety
the
pin?
back. It's like a CPAP machine.
Yeah, it would
goes
come around the
thing,
back.
You
one
met
over the
my
top.
mom.
That's what it reminded me of.
So
Really?
what it would have done?
You met my mom.
CPAP
You
for
don't
your
need that
eyes.
stuff.
It would have done this basically down here
It's a CSAP.
and the same on
Yeah,
the side,
see
and then you
that.
pull.
See-
this
Whatever, I
up
use
over
it
your
in
head.
CSAP.
But it's all thin.
That's
though.
like
It
Oh,
can
it's
just
jazz
oh
go
yeah,
band.
that's
down.
why he kept snapping. out.
Cheryl Vick says it looks like Predator's
That's
teeth.
horrible. That's horrible.
One baseball.
I
I
weapon
can't
goes
do that
flying off.
clicking noise.
Yeah. Dead.
It looks scary, is what it does. All right.
Nose goes right through your brain.
Celebrate America. I love political buttons. I love old political buttons. So I like stuff pre-World War II. Pretty
You got
much
some cool ones in.
and pretty much all collectibles I like pre-World War II stuff. This one here is Keep Cool with Coolidge. It's Calvin Coolidge political pin from 1924. And this, if you know about the history, the 20s, the early 20s were a great time. That's your Gadsby time period, 1924. Babe Ruth hitting home runs in New York. It's pre-Depression, stock
End of
market
World
fall.
War One to the beginning of the Depression was the flapper period.
The flapper
You
period.
had the jazz music happening.
So this political button's unique. It has happy times with the flower on it. It's showing you peace before they were even talking about it. Just
Yep.
happy goodness of America. You can tell the age on this and the marking on the back of that pin. Show that off real quick. There's a maker mark stamped on the back. You cannot replicate something like that. The way this pin's made is very cool. It's all
very nice.
handmade, early 1920s, 1924
I
to
can
be
make that.
exact. It's very cool though.
I could do that on my cricket machine.
I don't know much about Calvin Coolidge and what he
It looked
represented,
too
but
good.
it looked like very nice time in 1924 before the shit hit the fan.
Yeah.
All right. You know,
Boom.
boom, it hit.
Yeah,
quick.
nobody talks about the good periods like
yeah, they don't. They really don't. All right, sports news this week. Kawhi Leonard, the NBA trade season.
NBA trades. That's what we got to talk about. Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard is now again a Toronto Raptor. LeBron James is no longer a
No.
Laker. They're talking about LeBron James, your favorite player, coming to the Nuggets.
No.
I heard a joke.
I heard
I heard a joke. He's going to go to the Timberwolves so he can finally beat the Nuggets. Because he ain't been able to. Giannis, he went to the Miami Heat. Jaylen Brown is no longer a Celtic. He went to the 76ers. LaMelo Ball, he went to the Timberwolves. I didn't hear.
Say this. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like LeBron James.
know.
He is not my favorite player. I'm sorry. I like Yogi.
Dom don't
I'm
like
sorry.
him either.
I don't like him either.
John
I just have
Morant.
to put that out there.
John Morant is now a Portland Trail Blazer. I did not know John went to the Portland
Yeah.
Trail Blazers. That's a good city for him.
Stand there.
It is. There's an AI video of him walking into the what do you call it, the locker room.
Yeah.
He goes, and all the other Trailblazers around. He goes, hey guys, let me show you my gun collection.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think you can have a gun in Oregon. They're going to outlaw the harming of animals of any kind in Oregon. It's on the bill this
Good.
year, so you can't hunt. There, you
Good.
can't ranch cattle. They're saying you can't even fish.
So I saw that.
Well,
That
It's
is
on the
not,
bill. It probably won't pass, but it's on the bill.
that bill
People
isn't
gotta
going to
eat.
pass. They do have people trying to get some of them passed, but like Oregon is one of our most like nature protective states for hunt. Like they'll probably still allow hunting and fishing, but they've already got regulations.
It's just
rules
with
about-
Western expansion. It's just
And-
funny. That's
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize a lot of Oregon is national park. The
It
whole
is.
Cascade Mountains in the bottom
the
are
river
all
that goes to
national park.
Olympia. Yeah, but it's John Morant better be more or less. John Morant
Yeah.
don't carry guns in Portland. That's not a good
May
idea.
I
No,
say
it's not
something
a
Horrible
about-
idea.
May
You
I
better
say-
try.
May I say something about this though? Is the whole thing of not harming animals, I get that, but people still have to eat. And if they say, "Oh,
You got to
go
ranch.
veg-
Cattle.
if you're gonna go vegetarian, I mean, those
But
plants
they're-
are alive too, and you're killing them too.
Well,
so I mean,
they have a whole thing
everything's
about
gonna
cattle
die.
ranching,
Everything
too.
that you eat dies at some
If you're
point.
talking in
Maybe.
Oregon at a certain point, that bill is not going to pass partly because where's that affect out to sea? Because they are one of the three big fishing ones.
Yeah, you're not going
Yeah.
to fish
They,
there.
they going out and fishing, they ain't going to stop.
Right.
Yeah,
The Lakers spent $70 million in the salary cap space, much of it on Walker Kessler.
But how
Really?
much of that
Yeah.
was freed up by just LeBron James
Well,
leaving?
Yeah,
I don't even know
because
who Walker
LeBron James had
Kessler
2
is.
years left with 58 million,
Yeah, so really they
Oh,
freed up
yeah.
58 million on just LeBron James.
and they wanted, I think
Here-
that was what the rate was to keep him.
CU
Ugh,
football ticket renewals are
not
down,
worth it.
but however, ticket sales are
Piece of
still steady,
shit.
and that's anti-movement on Deion Sanders and the Sanders family. Shador, get us Shador play in Cleveland. Free Shador Sanders, let him play football. All
Hey,
right,
James. If Pee Wee Herman and King Diamond teamed up, who would be the better villain for them? Rod Stewart, Richard Marx, or Yoko Ono?
Ooh,
Yoko
oh,
Ono.
Yoko
No,
Ono.
not
Yoko Ono.
Pee Wee's immune to Yoko.
But did you see? Oh, you're right. Did you ever see Chuck Berry versus Yoko Ono? Chuck Berry looked like he was gonna murder that woman.
I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be Richard Marx.
I don't know, man. All that's pretty bad, brother.
Why
Any
would
of
In
them.
fact, you know what? It's gonna be all three of them trying together. They're gonna be a super team against him.
Yeah, that's us.
I
Yeah.
can see that happening. They
All
all
right.
combine and everything comes out of their chest like on Care
I
Bears.
missed
Oh.
our Hey
Like
James
Hummingbird.
questions there, Kurt. Thank you.
PlayStation announces they are done with physical media
Okay.
by January
This is the
2028.
real news. You guys have been seeing memes all day. Domino's made a funny joke. We've even talked about making a funny joke up here. But this isn't funny, people. It's starting with Grand Theft Auto. They announced Grand Theft Auto will not have discs. There will be no collector version. Nothing's going to have an
Which is
actual playable
crazy.
disc.
but people, my son's been waiting 15 years for this game.
Now,
Whatever the hell it is.
Well,
Here's
there's a
what
reason
nobody is
why.
talking about at the same time. There is another thing that a lot of people are not discussing. The U.S. just shot down in Congress a bill that would essentially make you buying a digital game mean it's yours and you have it forever. That's not even official now. The U.S. shot it down, and now the digital media agencies are saying things like Minecraft servers that aren't legal or that are hosted at home are illegal and stuff. And they're coming to a point where they're going to be able to tell you, yeah, you bought Grand Theft Auto 6, but we decided in that end user license agreement that you didn't read that it was only valid until 2030. And now it's Grand Theft Auto 6 Ultimate. And if you don't buy that, you can't play
And
it.
this comes back from
That's
the original
some
play.
bullshit.
And you know what? This is back to Amazon. When you purchase a movie on Amazon, you're not actually purchasing
It could
that
leave
movie.
Amazon at any time.
And once he stops paying for the rights for that movie, it leaves Amazon. So that's why I always tell you be careful about what movies we're buying on Amazon because you don't get to keep them stored in the cloud
Yep.
forever.
Yeah, they're 10, 15 bucks. No
But-
biggie.
but
Yeah,
the thought
that's
is-
what they're betting on.
But then all of a sudden, in
I got the Great Gatsby on there for
Well,
like
that's-
in
So,
10 years,
10,
when you have
15
no
years
fucking ability to see it, you go look and you're gonna be like, all my fucking movies.
So
are
back to what physical media will always be good. Comic books, your original discs, DVDs. I keep telling you, then Blu-rays.
I'm going to say this right now. Nintendo, who
No.
still uses cartridges,
No.
even if they're the small cartridges
Yeah.
for Switch, physical. Don't buy your things on the Nintendo app. Like I even have some digital games on my Nintendo. Most of them are games I already own on another media. But when a new game comes out, when new Pokemon comes out, I go on my way. I drive to multiple places to find physical media.
I will say the PlayStation on PlayStation Network is pretty easy. I have the download.
So let me
on my PS5.
interject
I have
this
it,
one.
but
So Switch 2, is it Pocopia and Madden? You get a cartridge, but there's no game on that.
yep.
It
Yeah.
just gives you the key to
Is it-
unlock the game.
Like I buy Madden every year, but I just do the download
Yeah.
one.
So
And that's what I did with
Just fair
Madden.
Madden, 'cause Madden,
But
they're
the
not even
problem
collectible.
with,
But sadly, they should be.
Pocopia, there's already talk about them doing a expand because there's an expansion coming out, and they're talking about doing a deluxe edition or something that'll have the cartridge because enough people complained. Because at the end of the day, Pokemon is one people expect to be able to get their physical cartridge for. Pokemon games have held their value like no
Right.
other. And
Yeah, that makes
I,
sense.
I would never buy a Pokemon game digitally. I want that physical cartridge because
Well, back to the cards, like Yu-Gi-Oh games, all
Yep.
these too. Right, exactly.
that's
The problem with GTA 6, is that the new one?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's like 380 something gigs. That's like most people have a 250 hard drive. That's the whole thing plus.
Well, then that's
You
the
have to
whole
upgrade.
world too. So, why I don't understand now. Why would you pre-order it now and give them the money now? They're not giving you any incentive to buy it now.
100%. There's
She even asked me why I didn't pre-order it. I'm like, they don't give you any money in the game. They should give you like 40 million.
40 million in the game
Yeah,
or a
'cause it
special
costs them
car.
anything.
Like last
Yeah,
time I
custom
pre-ordered a
car.
game was like Baldur's Gate, and that one gives me a whole bunch of. In fact, even wrestling games. The wrestling games, if I pre-order them, I typically get special suits
Yeah.
and stuff.
A skin.
It
even
makes me
Fortnite.
feel like it's worth at least paying them
yeah,
early.
something. They didn't give you anything. In this.
And
So I'm
the,
gonna wait.
yeah, you're gonna wait until it comes out, and then the other thing with a lot of these is we're talking about them getting rid of the physical part. So like, that's their whole reason is that it's such a big game that they couldn't put it on disc. So let's go back to our old school. Give me a GTA game with 4 discs and only one's a play disc because that's even better for my system. 'Cause
Oh, like
once it
your Final
downloads it all,
Your
if
Final
it's-
Fantasy.
if it's done via games, that means that the PlayStation takes less that it has to do. PlayStation probably only needs to then hold a quarter of that data, and the play disc does the
Right.
rest.
Fair
The-
enough.
by
Oh, but the
cutting,
other-
by
the other
cutting the
problem-
discs, it's going to hurt our memory systems on our
It
computers. too.
just sucks. They already
Well,
upped
out
it
of the
more
gate-
than
Yeah,
they
yeah.
need to.
Well,
Out of the
they're gonna-
gate for the last few years, you put a game in and there's a day one update.
Yeah, always.
That's what
Every-
sucks.
When I turn it off,
And you
there's
get-
always an update.
yeah.
Every time.
That is always a thing that we're going to face now. There's
And the problem is hard drives and storage is through the roof
Yep.
right now. I have a little I have a 2 terabyte little portable disk and a 1 terabyte. I think I paid 100 and then 150 for the bigger one. Now they're over $300.
Wow. I thought
Over
150 was too
$300
bad.
for 1 gig. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, so
Bandwidth is
PlayStation,
outrageous.
PlayStation doesn't care because they're not going
You don't have to
anything
get
affecting them
SanDisk.
at all.
They'll just go
None of
get
this
some
affects them.
cheapies off of
It
Amazon.
makes fiscal
Yeah,
business.
no
sense.
cheapies
I mean,
anymore.
I get
Oh
it.
yeah, there is.
I get it, and ultimately one
Production. Think about production costs alone.
of them needed to go this way to compete with Steam because Steam essentially has been playing this model since the beginning.
Well, there are new Steam systems coming out too.
And so everybody, I want to talk about this for a moment. It's not on our list, but this is right up
Steam
our alley.
systems
The
expensive.
Steam, it's expensive. It's about $1,000 to $1,200 depending on where you're getting it.
but it's still cheaper than a gaming PC.
But what everybody isn't talking about, they're all comparing it to PlayStation. It's a PC. You can change out hard drives in it. It is a gaming PC, and at $1,200, that makes it $800 cheaper than another gaming PC of the same quality.
exactly. So I didn't think it was that much.
So,
What I thought. So.
Yep, and they even talked about it. It can do all the things a PC can do. I can download Google Chrome on it, and I can sit there and just Google Chrome on my TV if I want and act like it's a
Pretty
computer.
crazy.
Like you wouldn't want to, but it is
No, it's
just
not-
a
it's not
computer at the end
very
of the day.
conducive.
no, not at all.
But
But
like your point is, people are like, well, it can't do what a PC does. No, it can do exactly
It
what a
can do
PC
the
does.
same
It does
thing.
everything.
You
a
can
PC
even
does
hook up a
anymore.
keyboard to that in a
Yeah.
mouse.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've done it with my brother's computer.
Well, and with the Steam Machine, it was made for keyboard and mouse because they know a lot of people only play keyboard and mouse on those games. They
Yep.
also have the Steam controller coming out, which is going to change controllers. The Steam controller is the first design on a controller that I've seen in 15 years that I'm like, that's worth buying individually. I'd go buy it.
yeah, exactly right.
Very excited about that.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's gonna be cool.
We got some sports entertainment.
I see a bunch of cool stuff coming up here on this entertainment news.
Yeah.
So real quick, Hellraiser's coming to Universal Horror Nights this year for
I had to put
Halloween.
that one in for you.
It
guys.
is.
I had to put that in for you guys.
Just for
I may
you.
have to make
I
an
know you
early,
guys.
October trip.
Look at the
Universal.
smile on her face.
You like Baron?
Hell,
All right.
maybe you all need 2 vacations that month.
Yeah, I might have to do that early.
We got a coin show though.
Oba Fema. Who is
Okay,
this?
so this
You
is
got-
this is
that's
my
right.
big wrestling news.
Yeah.
Oba Femi, he is the guy who fought Brock Lesnar and beat him at WrestleMania. Then Lesnar fake retired, like I said he would, and he
Yeah.
came back. And ultimately, Obafemi just won King of the Ring. I didn't think this was going to happen. I'll say,
Oh, I saw this guy's picture.
yeah, Obafemi's huge. He's the new guy.
Yep, I saw him.
Everybody thought, including me, that he was going to lose at King of the Ring because Brock would interfere and Jey Uso would take King of the Ring. That didn't happen. He got his King of the Ring. But he decided to not take his King of the Ring chance for the title because he doesn't want the title. He just wants to beat the hell out of Brock Lesnar in a Hell in a Cell.
Cool.
So he's going Hell in a Cell versus Brock Lesnar in Brock Lesnar's hometown for what I expect will be his final match.
Yeah, nice.
It
And
should be a good one.
it
too,
should
'cause
be a
they usually
hell of a
go out
one.
with a bang. These guys.
And Obafemi's the kind of guy that like can carry. That's the thing with Brock Lesnar lately. He can't do more than 3 to 5 minutes. Obafemi can carry him 10 to 15
Can he
minutes in
really?
a Hell in a Cell because Obafemi will just.
That's crazy what these guys are doing.
Oh yeah.
I was listening to Justin Gaethje talk about his training. He trains 45 minutes straight on Greco-Roman wrestling on a mat without water.
Yep.
45-minute sessions.
Just
These MMA guys are fucking nuts, dude.
that doesn't surprise me at all.
I know, that's crazy.
Absolutely.
I mean, not to put WWE
But-
on their level, but MMA
Oh, yeah,
is
right
nuts,
in there.
dude. Anyways,
And so I will say I had been a little disappointed in WWE lately, but the Night of Champions that just happened was surprising. I only called one of the matches. Out of the 6 matches that night, they really threw some wrenches at us. They've changed it up. They got some good storylines going. I thought we were having really stale, bad storylines, and everything flipped on its head at this Night of Champions. So I like that. Excited for the 2 days of SummerSlam coming up. Excited for this Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar.
too bad they're
match.
not doing it at the White House. That would be the only thing.
Hey, if we were at the White House,
Mm.
I'm shocked Triple H isn't at the White House.
PlayStation will be deleting 551 movies in their customer library September 1st.
So
You're just kind of
just getting back to
I
that.
didn't even
Yeah.
realize that was on there. But yeah, that's why I never bought any movies on PlayStation.
so yeah, the company's called Studio Canal,
Yeah, it's
and they lost their agreement with Sony, so they're all the movies people will have no access
yeah.
to.
That's
So
yeah,
They
yeah.
won't get any refunds.
Yep.
It's all gone.
You'll have access to it, but basically, this is the same thing as Amazon. The only way you get it is you have to take the initiative right now to go download it to your
Oh, put
PlayStation.
it all on disc or
If
something.
it is all downloaded and physically saved, but the moment you delete it, you will never be able to download it again.
Who's doing all that shit?
Most people aren't going to worth it, which is again why physical goods. My DVD takes up less space than a 500 gigabyte
True.
movie.
True.
Honestly, now physical space does feel like it takes up less space than digital space because how much digital space is taking.
Yes.
All right. Well, it's this day in history. A lot of shit.
There's a
happened.
lot
A
happening.
lot
Oh,
of
this
stuff
is a good
happened.
day,
I mean,
man.
it's
Good day.
July 2nd in America and 2026. So we're 250 away from a lot of shit going down. After a dramatic all-night ride, Delaware delegate Caesar Rodney arrived just in time to cast a decisive vote approving the Declaration of Independence. 1822, Denmark Vesey was hanged in Charleston, South Carolina, for planning the most extensive slave revolt in the U.S. history. There's a bunch of abolitionists in our history. We don't get enough credit. for doing that. 1839, enslaved people were carried out of a rebellion on a ship, Amistad, near the coast of Cuba. In their trial the following year, they were acquitted, a victory for American abolition.
So that was one of the very first ones where America was fighting for the abolitionist rights
There we
there and
go.
other
It's
places.
very rarely happened, though.
Mhm.
1881, shot on this day.
James Garfield.
Yes, died
Mm.
several weeks later on September 19th. Damn,
He lasted 2 months
Holy
almost
shit.
after that shot.
poor guy. 1900, the first flight of the Zeppelin took place in the aerospace departed the floating hangar in Lake Constantine near Friedrichshafen
Friedrichshafen.
in German. We know
Yeah,
it's
there you
German.
go. Friedrichshafen.
That thing burns up
Friedrichshafen.
eventually. Not on this day, but it did burn up eventually.
1932, U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt coined the term New Deal in his acceptance speech for the Democratic presidential nomination.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the New Deal.
1937, the airplane piloted by American
Highways,
aviator
roads, come on.
Amelia Earhart disappeared over the central Pacific Ocean during her attempt to fly around the world.
Yep.
I do like that idea, but just we're paying out. Come on, where's
19
the New Deal today?
We need a new
Right,
deal. I've been
exactly.
saying that.
This one's 1962.
Oh, okay. The American business name Sam Walton opened the first Walmart, then known as Walmart.
Ugh.
It was known as Walmart from the get-go, huh? Store in Rogers, Arkansas. It was the start of what would become the largest retail chain in the United States. There's a cool story about him on History Channel. The brands that made us and the stores that made us. How
Right.
Walmart took on Kmart, and Kmart was massive.
Yeah.
The fact that he took out Kmart and Target was pretty
Mhm.
impressive.
Target's still around, babe.
Yeah, I know, but
But he
nothing
took
like
the
Walmart.
He
This
they
next
were
one's for
big
you.
then, and he really went at them.
1979, the United States first issued the Susan B. Anthony dollar, making Anthony the first woman to be depicted on U.S. currency.
First real woman.
Yes, that's right. That's true. Liberty.
Liberty, peace.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah. But Susan B. The coin didn't over success. It was the size of a quarter. They made it too
They drove it
small.
nuts. Yeah.
They kind of never
Weird
started that
edges
coin off
to
on the
it.
Right. Yeah. Poor Susan B. 2002, American adventurer Stephen Frost became the first balloonist.
Steve Fawcett.
Whatever.
Fawcett.
To circumnavigate the world alone. God, that had been boring, Steve Fawcett.
Oh, I know. A
Holy
balloon?
shit.
Yeah, nowhere to go.
That'd been fucking cold.
Peeing
Dude.
out of a balloon?
Yeah.
God, I've been so scared.
Rainbows.
Yeah.
Like he chose to do that?
Storms. Oh shit! Over there's a hurricane.
What a badass.
See if
Yeah.
I can pull this thing over this way.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yeah.
Famous birthday. Lindsay Lohan. She's 40. Holy
She
shit.
is.
No,
2
I
years
thought she
older
was
than
older
Lindsay.
than that.
And look
Yeah.
at how old Margot Robbie is.
36.
Yep, younger than Lindsay.
Bret Hart. Damn, he's 69. Holy shit. And Richard Petty, the king of NASCAR, still alive at 89. Famous deaths today was Jimmy Stewart.
Nostradamus.
And Nostradamus.
Nostradamus.
Did he predict that?
I think he predicted we were dead by now for sure.
Yeah.
He,
All right,
I
so-
remember being scared of all of his predictions
Yeah.
as a
They're
kid.
coming
Yeah.
true.
I'm
My
gonna do,
head.
I want to do the quote of the day so
It
we
was
can
telling
talk
me all
about
the
this a
time.
little.
Yeah.
I already told James about this one. So on this day in 1776, John Adams wrote to his wife, "The second day of July 1776 will be the most memorable epoch in the history of America. I am apt to believe that it'll be celebrated by succeeding generations as the greatest anniversary festival." That is because they thought that they were going to have everything done and signed on the 2nd of July. Late night, some shit came up. They argued for a couple days, and then
Ratified.
everything got ratified on the 4th of July, which we now know as the independence of our nation. So John Adams, though, was writing home to his wife 2 days before, convinced that July 2nd
That they were
would
going to
be
get
the
their
day.
shit together.
To his death, Thomas Jefferson kept the original draft, the Declaration of Independence. It would show people what it looked like before they got their hands
Yep,
on it.
and
Basically.
they
before
specifically
they got their hands.
they held the
That's what he
Continental
said.
Constitution, wrote the Constitution while Jefferson was out of country for a year. So he wasn't there at the Continental Constitution or Continental Congress when they did this. And one of the things that got held up in these last days was they didn't give us a Bill of Rights.
Right.
In fact, they published the Constitution without a Bill of Rights and tried to get it ratified. And
Mm.
all the citizens started being like, what's any of these rules
So the
mean if we
Southerner-
don't have rights?
The Southerner said, "What was the choice of saying rights? Why would we need?
Why would
rights?"
we need rights?
Yeah,
We don't
well,
need
yeah,
I'll
rights.
tell you why. There's plenty of them anyway. That's
Anywho,
funny. All right, August 1st is the grand opening of the all new All Seas South location, Dry Creek and University.
oh
We're
man,
over
it's
there
coming
today
fast.
working on that. Chris Rhodes, myself, Trish, Javen, all of us putting in good work over there. It's looking beautiful. The game arena is almost done. I moved a bunch of Warhammer product over there and set that up. It's coming along. We
Everything's
got
looking amazing.
3 week going on 3 weeks, and it's going to be open. Mark Jackson will be there. Denver Broncos great from the drive, catching John Elway's bullet to win that game. Signing for free for you between 12 to 2. Absolutely free. Just come by. He's there to, meet and greet and give you a hug, kiss your baby, give you an autograph.
Kiss
Also-
your baby.
Also, Garbage Island's representing before our show. We're bringing them out. Special VIP event for Jeff Cox, Jason Montoya, Eddie Rhodes, Shane Kid Grim Garvey, and Barry Nigma all going to show up. Garbage Island fully represented on
This
grand
is a
opening.
huge.
Can't
For
wait.
the grand opening, we are bringing out 5 amazing tops artists.
I can't say it, but I'm making an exclusive for this event. It'll be available there, and it does involve Garbage Island, and it does involve Mark Jackson. I haven't seen finished products yet, but it's very going to be exclusive to All Seas. Promising. And it'll be
So
only
excited.
available that grand opening day.
And then
All right.
everybody, the next
Yes,
thing
get
is
on it.
our show. We've got that show coming up. It's 2 months away now. I have been talking about this. We are over 90% full. Now, I've stayed right about 90% full. I've been filling some booths, but we have had 1 or 2 people who has had to drop out due to some stuff going on, which means I'm still maintaining about 91% full. I've got a couple of booths available. I've got a few corner booths. I've got a few inner booths. I only have 1 Artist Alley booth left. Single Artist Alley booth, couple of inner booths, couple of corner booths. And then that show floor is full, everybody. We are going to be bringing a bunch of new vendors into the show. It's going to be huge. A lot of people, a lot of different collectibles. We focus on trying to get different stuff coming in this time. We also, as we mentioned at the top, we got to go back to Dr. Chud coming out as a guest. Dr. Chud in the Misfits from 1995 to 2000. on WCW wrestling. Amazing. When you guys see his picture, you'll know him. He's got the big spike coming down the front of his face.
Yep.
He is a Garbage Pail Kid artist. He did the song "We Are the Garbage Pail Kids." He is going to be joining us at the show in Garbage Island. Huge name. Cannot wait to see Dr. Chud
Again,
coming out.
drummer there during the Michael Graves era. If you're a Misfits fan, 95 to 2000, wrestled on WCW with Doyle's big ass, huge. I mean, he was a great wrestler himself.
Yep.
Great history with the Misfits. I can't wait for Dr. Chud, sir.
It's going to be amazing, everybody. We've got more announcements to come. Check it on out. We are getting the Collector Showcase website up and live, separate from our own, so you can follow all the details going on that Collector Showcase.
Gregson, what up, brother? Good to see you, my friend. One of my high school
seeing
friends
you,
on
man.
here. Haven't seen him in a long time. Good. Thanks for joining us, my friend. All right, everybody. Coming out All Seas Collector Showcase is that first week of September. Free admission for all. Over 20 tops artists in the house. And like AJ said, how many vendors? 300 tables of vendors?
320 tables of vendors on the main floor. That doesn't even include the second floor.
Live auction on Saturday, silent auction on Sunday. Dr. Chud will be doing a live draw event, questions and answers with him.
Mhm.
We'll have a stage there all weekend. We're going to be working on that schedule. We'll be putting that on the website, what events we'll be doing on that stage and when here very soon. Thanks, everybody. Check out. Keep
Keep
collecting.
collecting.
Toodles.